Some of these games, these road losses, it's last shot at Indiana, last shot at Purdue, last shot today. Just, I don't know how gut-wrenching is that, trying to get over the hump and you can't get over the hump in those types of games.
Well, I think, you could literally start your own classics channel from the last few years of Ohio State, Michigan State games. I mean, the endings have been incredible. And I think, in today's game, they made some big plays, couple more big plays than we made. Give Valentine credit. I mean, that was an incredible shot. I thought we had him right where we wanted him in terms of how the action developed, and he shoots it off the back foot and goes in. But I thought our guys competed today. I thought we played. I thought we played through the stretches that they went on runs on us, and we were able to answer. But give Michigan State the credit today. They made the final play that they needed to.
Can you just move the mic up a little on him for us? I appreciate that. Thank you. I remember asking you in this room 2 years ago about these classic battles between these two teams. Is it the coaches? Is it the programs? What is it? Because this was another one.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest with you. I think that, I don't know, I want to say like the last 5 or 6 of these games have come down to the last possession, and we've been on the right side and the wrong side. We had what I consider two top college basketball programs in the country over time, and this is just another classic battle.
Now, what do you take away? You guys have had a lot of close, as Bob said, on the road this year. Obviously, you guys wanted to get that big signature win. I mean, what do you take away from being in a game? Is there something to be learned about how to close on the road, or what do you take from it?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like we had a 10-point lead or anything like that and lost it. I mean, we were scraping and clawing, and I know this. We can't in this environment, in this caliber of game, go 5 for 13 from the free throw line. I mean, we missed some front ends or one-on-ones, and I wish I had an answer of what was going on there, but we've got to make our free throws. Not asking for 100%, but I mean that's a part of it. It wasn't we still kept playing, we still kept battling.
One more thing. You guys got Mark back today. You played very little. Just your thoughts on just getting him back and your plan with him.
Well, I think that we had a lineup out there a lot like last year we did. We kind of wrote a certain lineup, and I thought they had a really good understanding. I think we had held to 13 points for 13 minutes in the second half, and those guys had a pretty good feel for what was going on.
Coach, can you talk about Tum Tum Nairn and also just the variety of ways that Michigan State defended Russell today?
Well, obviously he's a very quick point guard, and I'm glad that we were on the recipient of his first career three-point shot, and that went in. But I think from the standpoint of what he did, he did a great job running the team, and I think the physicality with D'Angelo was. They were able to get some physical play on him, and got him a little bit. But he didn't have. He was short on some shots, and maybe that was 3 games in 6 days. I'm not sure.
Losing these games, these really close games, do you get the feeling that maybe the opportunity is kind of slipping away from you? Your league is so bunched up, and every one of these obviously is costly.
Well, yeah. I mean, any loss is costly. I think that we knew coming in here today, watching Michigan State play the other night against Northwestern, we were going to see a great Michigan State basketball team, and I think that's what I saw in all the film I'd watched coming in. I thought they played very, very well. I think in terms of you look and say, we've had a 2-point loss and a 3-point loss, and this is a 3-point loss. I think it says something about our guys that, like, dang, it's not that far away, and just in terms of where we are. I don't hang my hat or hang my head too far on a 3-point loss at Michigan State in this today. But yeah, I think we got to keep finding ways, and you know, the first half was a little bit detrimental to us. They had that run from the 7 on down or whatever it was that buried us. But give our guys credit, they came back and got the lead.
Coach, over here to your left. Could you please talk about Brandon Dawson? He seems to get a lot of criticism, but again, another double-double, seems to be a very solid player in Big Ten action. Just your thoughts on him, please.
Well, my question, who in their right mind with a brain would criticize Brandon Dawson? I mean, you got to be a moron to criticize that kid. I mean, you wouldn't even know anything about basketball if you criticize Brandon Dawson. I think, you know, from what he's done in his career for Michigan State, you know, I think of all the great players I've coached against, I think he's one of them. You know, he probably had the chance to leave and came back. You know, he's an energy guy. He plays with great passion. He goes and gets the ball and hit a couple of big free throws on us.
When they got the lead on you, last 10 minutes of the first half, it seemed like they were just running the ball at you off of the misses. Second half, when I think the run was 17-7, you were looking to push it on them every possession. Was that what you talked about at halftime?
We did. I thought that their transition was really, really effective there in the first half. You know, we kept telling our guys, hey, if we can get back, you know, I felt like our half-court defense was really good. It proved to be in the second half there for most part. But I think that, you know, with that said, that was where they got us. And we were able to get out and get some buckets there. And, you know, you look back in the history of these games, it's always sort of been those runs. And, you know, last year they got us down in our place with transition, and we got them. So, you know, that was something we did talk about.
You talked all year about Jay Sean's energy and the way that, you know, he kind of scraps out there. Seemed like that was the case today again. Can you just assess the way you thought he played and just the energy he brought?
Yeah, I thought Jay Sean was Jay Sean. I mean, I think this, you know, just from the standpoint of you know, his ability to finish and you know, I thought his 3 was in there, but you know, he's a winner. I mean, he cares. He's upset that we lost, and you know, I'll take guys like that any day.
There's a lot of talk about bubble teams in this conference. There's a lot of athletes on the floor today. There's a lot of season left. But do you have any doubt that those were 2 NCAA tournament teams there today?
I would say that probably 98% of college basketball that watch this game today, coaches said, I wouldn't want to play either one of those teams. You know, I think from the standpoint of you know, so much, and the selection committee does a good job, but you got to look at schedules and you know, we've had a pretty rough go. This is going to be our second stretch of 4 out of 5 on the road. You know, we're not playing at home for 1 game in 27 days. Not making excuses. I'm not, you know, it is what it is. We'll get them on the back end, I guess. But if us and Michigan State aren't NCAA tournament teams, I'm not sure who is.